Feel the full length of the spine as you settle into yourself. And take a full inhale. And a complete exhale. Focusing in your heart space, allow to arise any one thing which to you speaks of gratitude. See it clearly in your mind's eye and anchor it right there at your heart space. And then if you choose, set an intention for your practice today, perhaps a simple intention to just keep your gratitude anchored at your heart space, or to just be in your breath and allow the breath to drive your movement. But whatever your intentions, say that to yourself and hear yourself say it in your mind's ear. And repeat it 3 times. And as the echoes of your intention reverberate through your being, if you like, offer a benediction to seal your intention. As I say, Namaste. And taking inhale, release the hands to the chin. We're going to begin with the simple movements here. Rotation of the torso in the hip girdle. So just begin inhaling forward and exhaling back. Doesn't matter which direction you started, we're going to go in both directions. So we're just feeling into a little bit of movement here. Breaking up the body a little bit to allow it to settle in. Today's practice will be seated for the entire time. So I'm going to get a little bit of freedom in the body here so that we can sit peacefully. As wide or as narrow as is comfortable for you, your rhythm, your pace, your practice. Inhaling forward, exhaling. And then switch directions. And then notice a little bit of difference, perhaps one side to the other. For me, definitely. Become aware of those differences. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. Your rhythm, your pace, your breath. Maybe you feel yourself opening up a little bit, get a little wider, maybe not. Maybe just gently moving into your day. Couple more here. Take a full inhale, come back to center. Gently retain this breath while you lift lightly at the base of the spine, at the pelvic bone, at the heart. Relaxing the shoulders down, tucking the chin in, bringing everything into the center. Just be still. Allow yourself to come to stillness. If and when you feel the need to exhale, go ahead and exhale, release, and just be very still in your seat. Take a full inhale and a complete exhale. Full inhalation, complete exhale. Our next movement is going to be a flexing, arching, and rounding. So seated cow-cat on the inhale. Belly comes forward, chest comes forward. The lower spine might arch a little bit. On the exhale, chin drops. Shoulders round, hips drop, belly moves back. So inhaling forward and up, exhaling back and down, arching on the inhale, rounding on the exhale, arch the spine on the inhale, round on the exhale. Again, your rhythm, your pace, your breath. One movement, one breath, inhaling forward and up, exhaling back and down. Focusing on the lower back. Try and get the movement through the pelvic bone into the lower part of the spine. And then moving your hands out to your knees, begin to feel the movement in the middle part of the spine. So this kind of opens up the spinal column and the chest cavity so that you might feel the arching move further up into the middle part of the spine. Again, your rhythm, your pace, your breath, one movement, one breath. Or here. Inhale up, lengthen, gently retain this breath as you lift lightly at the base, at the pelvic bone, at the heart, relaxing the shoulders, tucking the chin. Feeling yourself come into stillness while you lightly retain the breath. Exhale. A full inhalation. A complete exhale. Let everything settle and become still. Inhaling. And exhaling. Our next movement is a twist. Option to bring the hands up, fold the elbows at shoulder height. Hook the four fingers in front, the thumb behind. As you inhale, twist left. As you exhale, twist right. Again, your rhythm, your pace, your breath. Focusing on. I like to focus in this movement in my elbows and let them lead. The head stays neutral and just rotates as the spine rotates. So we're rotating or twisting the spine against the fixed hip girdle. One movement, one breath. Not overdoing the movement, not trying to force anything, just allowing the twist to occur, body to open as it will. Inhale to center. And again, retain the breath gently while lifting at the base, at the pelvic bone, at the heart. Relax the shoulders and tuck the chin while lifting at the base. Be very still. And exhale. A full inhalation. A complete exhale. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Our next, before we move into the breath, make any adjustments. So remembering that support precedes action. Make any adjustments to your seated posture to provide you with a little additional support at this point. So maybe you recross your legs in the opposite way. Maybe you place your feet flat on the floor underneath your knees, hip distance apart. Lengthen through the spine. Find yourself here. We're going to do breath of fire, which is a Bhastrika or bellows breath, activating breath and lightening at the third eye. So the hands will come to prayer and come to the third eye. The body is very still. The awareness is on the diaphragm, moving on the breath in the nostrils. And the focus is at the brow point if the eyes are closed, or at the tip of the nose if the eyes are open. So lengthening, finding yourself here. Take a full inhale. And begin. So a slight tug on the diaphragm on the exhale. When the diaphragm releases, the inhale will come. Find your rhythm, your pace, your breath. Very important in this bellows breath that you find your rhythm, ensuring that the exhale and the inhale are equal in length, volume, and frequency. So you don't want to overdo one, even though we're exaggerating the exhale, perhaps. You want to make sure you're getting a full inhale. If you're moving or finding yourself tensing up or becoming activated around this, you're probably working too hard. So back off and just connect. If at any point you feel lightheaded, of course, you absolutely stop and just breathe and be centered and still. Remember, everything here is just offers suggestions and invitations. The only requirement is that you be present and breathe. And you don't have to do the breath the way that I'm doing it. You're doing it the way that it resonates with you. So maybe your pace is different than mine. That's fine. Maybe you're just settled into a nice pace of maybe 1 breath per second. Just find your rhythm, your pace. The body is very still. So although the diaphragm is moving, the body torso is not. So if you find yourself rocking, then you're probably working too hard and you want to back off a little bit and just be still. And just allow the diaphragm to do the work. Feeling the heat in the belly. The awareness on the breath in the nostrils. And the focus at the third eye here. It's all about the third eye, the seat of our intuition. Activating that by energizing the torso, the belly, and letting the heat of the furnace of the body, the diaphragm and the belly. Elevate our energy. Stay with it here, 30 more seconds. Take a full inhale. And again, gently retain this breath while lifting lightly at the base. Allowing the chin to tuck and the shoulders to relax, bringing everything to the center, lifting from the bottom of the body, being very still. And exhale, release the hands, release the shaping of the breath. Full inhalation. A complete exhale. Letting everything settle. noticing what shifted for you, checking into your emotional state, your mind state, seeing what kind of regulation has been achieved by activating the breath and the body. Reconnect with your gratitude and your sense of intention. Just be present. I'm going to do 2-part inhale, 2-part exhale, alternating between the nose and the mouth. So, body is very still. On the inhale, you can option to bring your hands, just slide them up your thighs on the inhale and down the thighs on the exhale. Just allowing yourself to be present with yourself. The inhale will run to alternate. So inhaling through the mouth and a little bit of lift here. So much like your seated cow-cat, we're kind of lengthening a little, expanding through the chest, opening the heart, maybe a little arch in the lower spine. And on the exhale, again, slide, breathing out, and slide the hands back down, and we'll allow the chin to tuck and the spine to round a little bit. Inhale through the mouth, exhale through the nose, and then switch that. Inhale through the nose, and then exhale through the mouth. So that's the pattern. Mouth, nose, nose, mouth, mouth, nose. And we just continue. We're going to be here for a minute or two. So inhaling through the mouth, exhale through the nose. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the mouth, exhale through the nose. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. 2 parts. Inhale, 2 parts. Exhale. Finding the pattern. Inhale fully. Again, gently retain this breath while lifting lightly at the base and relaxing in the shoulders, moving into stillness in the center. Bring everything into the center, lightly retaining the breath, lifting at the base. Exhale and release. A full inhale. A complete exhale. Reconnect with your groundedness, your rootedness, your support. We're going to repeat that breath. So inhaling through the mouth, As we lift and arch, exhaling through the nose. As we round and empty, inhaling through the nose, lift and arch, exhale, mouth. Round and empty, continue. Inhale, mouth. Exhale, nose. Inhale, nose. Exhale, mouth. And continue. Full inhales and exhales. Very focused in your breath. Take a full inhale. Gently retain this breath. Lift at the base. Lift at the pelvic bowl. Relax at the shoulders, tuck the chin, bring everything into the center. Focus at the third eye while you lift at the base. Gently retaining this breath. Be very still. Be centered, lift. And exhale, release. A full inhale. A complete exhale. Release any shaping of the breath. Release any analysis and choose how and where you wish to take your guided rest, either seated or come lying down on your back. If you lie down on your back, let your toes fall open. Let your heels move as wide as is comfortable for you on the mat. Let your palms come down by your sides, palms up. Lengthen through the crown and then pull down at the side body. Feel your lower back against the mat. Whether you're seated or lying on your mat, take a moment here as you prepare for your final guided rest to find any additional support that you might desire or want. Maybe you have an eye cloth or a blanket or a shawl. Maybe you have a bolster for your knees. Anything that will provide you maybe a little more support, go ahead and find that now. Coming into your guided rest and then letting go. Allowing yourself to be. Just be here, observing your experience, noticing the shift that's occurred in your energetic body, in your mind state, in your emotional state, in your psychological state from that little bit of movement and breath. And as we finish up here in guided rest today, we'll do a tracking of the body, looking for areas of constriction, contraction, or tightness, and specifically moving our awareness to areas of our body and then releasing and relaxing. So bring your awareness to the soles of your feet, to your toes, to the tops of your feet, and to your heels and ankles. And release. Now bring your awareness to your shins, to your calves, to your knees, to your quadriceps and hamstrings, and relax. Now bring your awareness to your hips, to your sacral area, to your sits bones, to your buttocks, and to your SI joint, and release. Now bring your awareness to your lower back and to your abdomen, and relax. Now bring your awareness to your ribs and to your middle back, and release. Now bring your awareness to your upper back and to your chest, and relax. Now bring your awareness to your shoulders and your neck, and release. Now bring your awareness to your triceps, your biceps, your elbows, and your forearms, and relax. Now bring your awareness to your wrists, to the back of your hands, to your fingers, and to your palms, and release. Now bring your awareness to your jaw, to your tongue, to the muscles at the back of your throat, and to the back of your head, and relax. Now bring your awareness to your nose and nasal passages and muscles and nerves behind the nose, your eyeballs, your eye sockets, the muscles and nerves behind the eyes, and release. Now bring your awareness to your mind, to your brain, to your skull, to the place between your ears and behind your brow, and relax. Now bring your awareness to your crown, to the space just outside and above the top of your head. And from your crown, observe your entire body, your entire being on your mat in your space. And as you observe yourself, as you witness yourself from the crown in your space, allow again to arise for you any one thing that speaks of gratitude. See it clearly. Maybe give it a color, a name, a temperature, an aroma, a texture. Put a light behind it and illuminate it. And as you observe yourself here in grateful rest, I'll take this opportunity to extend my sense of gratitude to you. Thank you so much for coming and sharing your practice. I'm honored to be here, truly. And as always, I invite and encourage you to stay here in grateful rest as long as you like. And when you do rise, take your gratitude and the echoes of your practice with you as you go through the rest of your day, lifting yourself and all that you come into contact with. Have an amazing day.